Hello, Gambit here, bringing you another episode in the Empire of God series. The last time I played was yesterday, so I do know what's going on, kind of. I do remember being at war with Hungary and winning. No manpower and France getting wrecked. Ish. As wrecked as France can be. Just do all this. I wish it was just an expand all button. So they're at war with the Ottomans, war with Serbia, really. But France is just getting wrecked because of it. I'm glad I'm not at war with the Ottomans. Look at their ships. 14 lights, 10 gathers. It's a lot of ships. I think we could beat it, but they've probably got a lot of heavies as well. So just remember what's sort of going on. We're giving that to Croatia. Yeah, we don't want to take any more lands. We don't want to core too many stuff. We need to get the idea group out of the way. So yeah, just give land back to Croatia. And most of their land is cored anyway, so they won't need to. Oh, what's he doing? They won't need to core it, so it'll be a lot better for them. Let's move him in. So they're locked in. They have to go there now. Do we want to take that fight? Well, we kind of have to, but we'll reinforce. We'll get a tactics disadvantage because of too much cavalry, but we might be okay. Brutal, but that needs to be won. We just need more manpower. It's getting absolutely wrecked in manpower. Do we have anything else to core? We do. So the thing gives us the most overextension is Gauls, which is this one here. It's almost done. That's being called as well. We need more places to get manpower. So that's probably what we're going to focus on. Just build more of those manpower buildings. They're just so useful. Now he's got up to 10. I'm pretty sure that was at 9. Which means we are gaining men. Gaining it faster than we're losing it, which should... Hopefully we'll be able to get a bit of manpower before the end of the war. Nope. Look at that. Let's see. We want to get rid of that one and reinforce it with a healthy one. As healthy as can be. We just need to get these sieges done so we could just peace out. We want to peace out big, I think. We've got our aggressive expansion isn't that much. Not much at all, really. It's 0 with Austria, despite just taking 4 provinces from them. So I think we want to peace out big, especially since we're not the ones scoring it. Yeah, that's what the plan's going to be. Okay, so he's going into there. We'll reinforce. Hopefully that'll be done as well, so we could reinforce that. Hopefully it gets done at the end of the month. They're locked in, we're both locked in. No, you better stay there. Yeah, look at that. We can move them in. Yeah, that was a big mistake from them there. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to one needs to move back over here. Ah, so there's another fort there. Alright. That one's almost done as well. As soon as we get that, we'll just transfer it straight to Croatia. And hopefully... I'm thinking maybe a couple of these. I'm not sure. In fact, there's no fort nearby, so we could just take that one. I think. Can we? We have to go round, because that's... yeah. Okay, so it's happened. Spain has formed. Unfortunately, they've inherited Aragon. It doesn't say anything about Naples. Right. Good. So we just need to become Pope again, so we can excommunicate the Spanish king. So we can lose the union on Naples. How long has it been stable? Wait, what's this? So they're integrating Naples already now. That's not good. It's not good at all. France is doing really bad at the moment. Let's see what they got. They got a 31 stack up there. They're fine. Just a flesh wound. I mean, as much as I want France to do bad so I can get this province here, I want Spain to do bad as well so I can get Naples. And the only way I can get Spain to do bad is to use France against them, but... oh well. English conquest of Lothian. So England have finally turned their sights towards Scotland. It's probably because France is weak. They usually have a what's it? Guarantee. We'll send the artillery over since we've got that fully reinforced. We've got 10 stack there. We need to be careful of that. In fact, we'll bring this over here. %63% chance. They've got to do it. Yeah, okay, we've got it. So we'll transfer this straight to Croatia, and then we'll see about piecing out. So we definitely want these ones here. That's their main cause. We want these two as well. We want that. And that will give us that much aggressive expansion. It's not a huge amount. We could see a coalition, but it won't be as big as it could have been. We can release Transylvania. We're not going to do that. War reparations. No, they won't do that. Any amount of money. So we can take all that money. That's a good peace deal. I'm gonna go with that. Look at that. Whew. How much of aggressive expansion is that? Quite a lot. We've gone back to the way it was. And no manpower as well. This is dangerous. Dangerous stuff. We'll send him back there. And this guy can go all the way back here. So if France pieced out, they have to give war reparations to Ottomans. They took Ragusa. So they just fully annexed Serbia. I don't like that at all. Barely got any aggressive expansion for that. The Ottomans are scary, man. We can turn off our forts now as well. Mothball them all. So we're getting... we're not getting that much per month. We're getting 7.29. We'll wait to see what it says here. 6.3. I'll just stick with the advisors we've got. That trading and wine though, God, that's good. So we need to recover men fast. We've got none. Barely any at all. 12 stack there, 13 stack there. There's supposed to be 22 stacks. So that's how small they are. That's how much we've got wrecked. Oh, we do need to get a claim there, Cremona. Do we have a claim on Mantua? We do. When does that last? Until 1529. So that's going to go soon. We'll probably just fabricate another claim on Cremona. We do want to fully annex Milan. Not Milan. Mantua. Milan are just about full annexing themselves. They were so big. I'm surprised the bankruptcy, because sometimes bankruptcy releases nations automatically. I'm surprised they just didn't get split up. Novara. This is our military focus one. We'll see. I like this event now. Usually it was just a no-brainer, go for base tax, but now with this, I think we'll go for base manpower. Very nice, very nice. We could get a tech. Diplo tech. Sure, why not? What does that give us? Trade efficiency, trade range, and a few extra ship types. In fact, we have a new type of trade ship. We should probably upgrade those when we do have money. The question is, do we have enough money? We should just tell you how much it will cost, just by hovering over it like this. We have 2 galleys in this fleet for some reason. We'll send them over to there where our main fleet is. In fact, we'll have a main fleet in Roma. How much to upgrade? 425? Sure, why not? Now, why did they stay at 100%? Oh, it's because they're already the right type. And then we'll just have these protect trade again. Mothball that, just save a bit of money. Anhalt has converted to Catholic. I don't think the Reformed faith has happened yet. No, it hasn't. It's just Protestant at the moment. We now have a claim on Cremona. So Spain are at war with Tunis. Portuguese conquest of Saara. Interesting. So who is Spain actually at war with? Morocco, Tunis, and Tugut. 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 That's their name. And France are at war again with England and Austria. What's this war for then? English conquest of Lothian. Right, so they are at war with France. We'll improve relations with France because we need to. Why do they hate us? Once our provinces. That's new. They didn't want that before. They don't have a claim on it. They just want it, apparently. Maybe it's because we got improved it, so we got decent development that they want. Doesn't say that they want Milan. Interesting. So what mission can we get? The rival of a rival? Ah. Bohemia's opinion, at least 100. What's this one? Spain doesn't own any provinces in the Italian region. What is the Italian region? Kingdom of Italy, Southern Italy. Where's just Italy? It's Italian region, right? So they own that. And these. Probably not going to happen. We'll probably just do this Bohemia one. Because we can't combat heresy. I mean, come on, that minus 100%, that's just insane. It's ridiculous. I mean, if they're going to increase it by that much, they should at least reduce the time at which it happens. I mean, minus 100% for like 40 odd years or something. Mental. We have a loan. I remember now. Well, we're gaining money, so we'll just wait until we've got enough to repay that loan. I'm not sure how much it was. It was about 306 something. Yeah. Wow. Good guess. So that's 329. Oh. Oh dear. Should have saw that one coming. It's unfortunate. They've taken control of it already. But I suppose the 100% thingamajig. Oh, that was horrible. That must have been horrible for you. I'll tell you that. So we attacked them. Not a great beginning of the battle. Could have been worse. We're going to win that. Easy. Yeah, easy. We'll keep them there just to get control of it again. Just to get back. That's just not doing any good for our manpower. That was just horrible. We'll gain more money when our ships are back at sea. There we go. So 7.73 at the moment. It's got up to 10.4, that's brilliant. And I think we can replay our loan now. So what kind of power do we have here? The majority. 61%. Not like in Spain. Ugh. Like I said, there's because of the mod that I made, I've changed a few of the flags around just to make them a little bit, you know, differentiate between other countries. So Spain is one of the ones that changed. Just looks better that way. partially because it looks similar to their actual flag at the moment in real life. I also changed the German one around. I want to see that one. Germany never gets formed. I'd like to see that. You know, sometimes Prussia, Germany, or was it Hanover? Get formed in this region. It just never happens in any games that I've played. I've never seen Germany get formed unless I've done it myself. Who is our next target? That's the question. We have taken Austria down a peg because they're a reasonable target now. We do want this one, and France are there, just sieging that down. We want this. We want Tyrol because of that. I think that stays now. That stays. So it used to be if you take over Tyrol, this modifier will disappear, but now it stays. We might even release a nation from Austria. Nah, there's no point in doing that. We could do. We could. Maybe get rid of some of this land over here. If anything, we'll probably want to take this land first because it's close to France. France usually tries to push the limits around here. So, if anything, I'd rather focus my efforts around this area of Austria and take this land. Just to stop France from invading. And this land, it's not like they've got any. I mean, the only person that could really take this land from Austria is really Bavaria, maybe. They're unlikely to declare war on Austria though. Bohemia, sometimes that happens, and Hungary. And let's face it, these countries aren't going to really declare war on Austria and take much land. And if they do, it's not like we can't take them. Whereas France, we don't want France taking this. No way. Once we get powerful enough, we'll just take France head on and just see what we can do. But as it is at the moment, they've got too much income. That income is one of the main reasons why we can't take France on. Yeah, they have a lot of troops. I mean, they've got tons of troops there. But even at our full strength and their weakness, when they're at sort of our weak point, it's just the income. They could just hire too many mercenaries. 4.1% attrition. There you go. We have tons of income as well, so we could hire mercenaries. But I hate mercenaries. I hate mercenaries and I hate loans. Sometimes mercenaries are necessary though. Sometimes. Austrian separatists. Move him up there, move him up there. Once we get a bit more money, we'll... oh, there we go, the Reformation branches out. On halt, there. Surrounded by Protestantism, which is then surrounded by Catholicism. What's this? Gain devotion or stability. If we gain 10, then we're sort of losing 7 because we'll be at max, so we'll just gain the stability. Three stability is just so good. Okay, so we can build a building. We'll get ourselves the manpower. There's only one. God, this is a terrible development province. Terrible. What's our tech like? We're ahead on tech, so we'll probably bump it up by 1. Just to give it something. There's no point in building that building and spending all those ducats if it's not really going to give much. 50% of nothing is nothing. Yeah, so may as well. Oh, God's sake. Gain 5 prestige for no reason. Great. Okay, so I think this was the one to convert first, or was it this one? It was this one here. 1548. Oh my god. It's horrible. It really is. Mine has gone back. I'm sick of seeing that. I know they're bankrupt. They're always bankrupt. Just love to see that big Croatia. Okay, so that increases cloth. Yeah, 20%. It's gonna do wonders. Once again, I didn't really check to see when I started this video, so I'm not sure how long it's been. So I'm just gonna end this video here. If it's too short, then I'm sorry. But next video, what we're gonna do is, what are we gonna do? Recover manpower is one thing we're gonna do. But then we'll also see who our next target is, and like I said, it's probably gonna be someone like Austria. We could try and jump on Switzerland real quick before France gets there. We just want to line the French border and make it so they can't get stuff. I mean, that would also help as well, because we can get through here. Then when our truce ends with Austria, we can maybe get this one here. Then just slowly move our way up and snake around. I think that's what we're going to do. Just try and limit France's advance. So the only way they can really get more powerful is by going to Spain. That's what we kind of want. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.